Thanks. Okay, so I have no idea what these 3 researches are, so we're just going to click the middle one, see what it is. It's the professor.
Strong winds.
It's windy out.
Would you quit? I'm trying to claim my research box. Stop it.
Little ASMR for you.
So we have a box. We don't want Pokeballs. We just want something. 3 rare candies is great. Stop it. You guys are ruining my video. We got a Raikou.
Hey, this is Alex. If any of you guys have a Regice, Registeel, Regirock, I'll take them all.
So we have a bunch of eggs hatching. I'm in Tyke, that's okay. 679, I don't know like how good that is. So apparently Niantic screwed up the DIALGA raids and we had a bunch of Palkia spawn instead. Fortunately, I did get a weather boosted Palkia that was 2817, I believe, and it also had both dragon moves, which is just great. Okay, game, thank you. So I'm really blowing through these eggs because it's cold, it's rainy. I really just want a Riolu. It'd be great, or Bonsly. I'd be okay with a Bonsly, but not gonna happen. This is ridiculous. It's so ridiculously hard to get anything in this game. Come on. Really? That's 3 Tyrogues. Are you... I'm done. I'm so done. I am so done with this game. Come on. Come on. Come on. If this next one is a tyro, I'm ending the video now. I'm just... Good. Seriously. I'm never going to get a Riolu. It's just not going to happen. It's insane. To have the list updated. After such an interesting day today, I just kind of wanted to bring it all back home into perspective and kind of talk a little bit about what happened. So here we have my most recent catches, hatches, and all that good stuff. So we did get 2 DIALGA today. Let's even wind up further than that. Let's go completely back. So the whole goal of today was to get out and actually try to get a shiny Latias before they left today at 4 p.m. So we ended up doing 1 Latias raid because everybody else was completely over it. No shinies. Then I ended up finding this freaking sweet Plusle. So he was only 1 power up away from being 1495. I went ahead and pulled the trigger. I spent like 6,000 dust or 7,000 dust, however much it was to power him up. Just a great find today. The fact that it has spark and discharge means I actually may get to do a little bit of testing with it for the Tempest Cup this month. Also opened my box, which you guys saw. Got a Raikou, very disappointing. We then went and did a Machamp raid to make sure that everybody basically had the counters that we needed to do DIALGA today, because DIALGA is going to be super weak to fighting and ground. That's about all that it's weak to. So some of the people in our personal group don't have the greatest of counters. So we went ahead and did the machamp. If we would have waited, it would have ended up being boosted at some point. I don't know. We had the opportunity to get a boosted one, but the one that we did right here wasn't boosted at all. So exactly at 4 p.m. Everybody rushed out to find all the level 5 eggs, and we ended up finding several. But as you can see here, I have 2 Palkia, which were caught on March 1st. So Niantic screwed up somehow today and ended up putting in Palkia for another hour or so after he was supposed to have been gone yesterday. Well, either way, I've got 2 Palkia, both are boosted. This one is just it's so good. 90% with both dragon moves. I love it. Ended up hatching, 9 eggs and got 5 Tyrogues somehow out of all of those. But then found a wild Cranidos. That was our first one. Then we ended up getting 2 DIALGA today. So I know this isn't going to seem like a huge deal to some people out there, but my personal group, the core group that I roll with, is generally only 4 people. We haven't been able to do a 4-man level 5 raid ever. So I was looking into the numbers and trying to figure out if it's possible with us 4, and we decided that we were just going to go in with the raid group to begin with, make sure that we at least secure our first one. And here he actually is, DIALGA. He's beautiful. I really, really like him. He's so much cooler than Palkia. Haters, bring it on. Either way, so afterwards we end up going to our second DIALGA raid of the night. It was the only 2 that we ended up finding before we had to leave. And lo and behold, we got there early to try to 4-man it. If we didn't, then we were just going to turn around and do it with the raid group. We actually 4-manned it. So this is the first time ever that the 4 of us have actually been able to 4-man a tier 5 raid. We had like 18 seconds left, so we're definitely not like in the realm of like great at it. But hey, that at least tells us that we don't actually have to travel 30 minutes to find people to do these raids with. If we needed to, we could 4-man it, which is just, it's so good to feel that way. I know that it's gonna seem so minuscule to some people, but it's amazing to be able to actually do that. So it was such a great experience today. I'm super happy with it. But that's it. That's DIALGA. He's out. He's a monster. If I'm not mistaken, this first one that I got will actually end up being $24.99. I think is what CP I got. It might be $24.98 or somewhere close to $2,500, but he's going to be just under whenever it comes to the Ultra League. So I actually may just end up powering it up and saving it for the Ultra League. Metal Claw's good. Thunder's not so great. I'll probably charge TM it. But hey. Also, speaking of, I'm actually starting to get a few TMs now. I'm up to 5 and 5. So hey, maybe this month I'll actually have TMs to do Tempest Cup stuff with. But yeah. So that is actually going to be it for today, guys. Starting next week, we're actually going to take deep dives into the Tempest Cup. I'm actually going to start with Mantine, only because it was one of the first Pokemon that people actually started to comment. More than one person actually started to comment, hey, check out Mantine. So we're going to start with Mantine on Monday. If you guys have any idea on what Pokemon you want me to take a deep dive and look into, I'm going to pull stats, moveset, what role they should play, whether it's a attack, a point, a mid, a lead, a defender, like whatever like its core goal should be. I'm going to try to pull that information for you and give you my insight to that Pokemon. So if you guys have any idea on what Pokemon you're looking forward to, if you haven't already commented on a previous video, make sure you comment on this one and I'll look into it on Monday. We're going to take a huge deep dive into Mantine. And since I got the Plusle, I actually just may do Plusle and Minun next. My plan is to do those on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. I think that's a good kind of schedule that gives me 3 Pokemon a week to really look at over the course of a month. That's only 12 Pokemon to really take a deep dive into, so we will definitely get into that on Monday. So thank you guys so much for watching today. If you like to like videos, make sure you do that. If you don't, you can be that guy. Otherwise, let me know what I have to say down in the comments below. And until Monday, where we actually do our PvP, I will catch you guys then.